Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty 2. Yes, we have been out of the citadel. I think we already got this mission, right?
Find my Albert. And tell that wicked wench Ursula she doesn't deserve my son.
Ooh, she's angry. Okay, yeah, we know that already. So, what's going on down here?
Subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, sovereign of Nostria, defender of the realm, the citizens of this noble city, and our most noble and esteemed guests, we are to let no one from Monpatri enter Marcella, so as to ward ourselves.
Okay, so they have a spy problem. Do I get that right? Good to know. He's not talking. We're looking everywhere because, you know, treasure and stuff. So I've been thinking, I'm not really happy with the army we have. I think there is more possible if we give it some thought. And for those of you who thought we should have, in the beginning, sided with the humans and not the dwarves, we couldn't. Because we're paladins, so we're the good guys. We cannot side with the bad guys. That is simply not possible.
The crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Geomancy-wise, nothing. Is it a problem with the sigils?
I don't think so. It's like...
Could the world be running out of mana?
That's impossible. Mana is an endless resource.
Well, not for us.
Not everyone thinks so.
Do you believe in that blight nonsense too?
No, bless your soul. But it would explain a lot of things.
Can we activate that? 100 mana. Beautiful. This is locked, okay. I get it. We'll look everywhere. We'll be very thorough. So, yes, as I mentioned, we could not have sided with the brigands. Although there is a good reason to take brigands, because brigands have the ability to get you more coin. They can increase the loot after each fight. And that is something that makes them, in my eyes, very interesting. Drunken donkey monkeys outfitted for sale. Pranksters and women will be ignored. Barbari's beloved husband, please dump that witch Cordelia and come back home. I begged you a cabbage pie. Well, that's a good reason to come home. A cabbage pie? Okay, I think we're already in the outskirts of the city.
It's you. Congratulations on your release. Has common sense prevailed after all?
What do you mean?
My name is Gladrin, retired Assistant Chief Justice. The way you were treated is an outrage. To send a person to Crucis without due process. You were accused of poisoning the king, weren't you?
I agree. It's not fair.
Had a thorough investigation been conducted, I'm sure we would have uncovered the true assassins. And justice would have prevailed. For once.
Okay, but he doesn't have a mission for us. And I don't want to go too far away from the city at this point. Okay, that's another story. Only 200 spearmen and 3 mages. Tortoise formation. Tortoise is the Roman turtle formation.
My dear friend, it pains me to see this. What's going on around
Wrinkled my
us?
dress. What do you mean? The epidemic?
Not the epidemic itself. Rather, the soul-crushing powerlessness demonstrated by the authorities.
What are you proposing? A rebellion? Overthrowing the tyrant?
No. My indignation doesn't quite burn that hard. I'd rather have a glass of good wine.
That's, good solution.
We replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away.
Let's see where else we can go. So yeah, army-wise. My archers are crap. My mages are okay, but not that good either. Who are you? Do you have a mission? I think he has.
Wait a moment. As I recall, you were sent by Prince Adrian. Isn't that right?
Yes.
The prince himself commanded me to carry out an important mission.
There's this delicate business, and its resolution would serve the interests of the crown. Flavius the Wisecracker is missing. He's no ordinary man, but a courtier acting as an assistant to the king, the prince, and the royal counselor Montier himself. Flavius writes their speeches, you see, and the text of their decrees. That man handles words with the agility of a juggler. The magistrates find him very useful indeed. But Flavius has been missing for 3 days now, and I need him urgently. Business of utmost royal importance, I assure you.
Oh, how very unfortunate. But he might come back, right?
He's not particularly young. He recently mentioned he's about to begin his most significant work yet. He spoke of some inconceivable revelations. He seemed agitated as well. He was mumbling something about a swan song, a terrible truth, planning to visit some ancient ruins. I've known Flavius for a long time. Please, find him if you can and bring him back to Marcella. The magistrature will pay you for your trouble.
Ooh. I like coin. Coin is good. So... the problem is we're this order lady, so... can we even operate non-order troops to full efficiency? That's the question. Ooh. Townman shoes. We could buy equipment, but I don't want to sell or to invest money into equipment or spells or anything. When you look at this, we could buy spells, but we don't have the magic ability to research them anyway, so no reason for us to outdo ourselves here. I think this guy here simply sells equipment, weapons and stuff, armor. All very, very expensive. Leadership plus 60, that would be the only thing I'm interested in, but we're not. We are not. And since we obviously have no carrying capacity limit, we have no reason to sell anything at this point, because we still have good coin. And as there is a skill to get additional coin out of everything you sell, well, there you go. We're not selling.
That was quite a ruckus you made 6 months ago, my dear. Nobody even noticed my new dress. Quite distressing.
I didn't even think of that. You see, I have orders from the prince.
Don't you have terribly important affairs of state, or perhaps personal business to attend to? My tailor will be here any minute, but I'd be happy to invite you to my parlor, say, next month?
Oh boy, I don't like this lady.
DuPont invited you here, didn't he? Don't let his debonair style fool you. He's very dangerous. Be careful around him.
DuPont seemed quite pleasant to me. Very friendly.
Never play cards with him. Not under any circumstance. I took the risk once and gambled half my fortune away in a single
My
night.
apologies.
Apparently, this is where the upper crust of Marcellan society gathers.
So they're dangerous people here in this town, as long as they play cards, obviously. 19 gold. Strange that there is money in the streets, so to speak. Ah, I collect this. So this is jokes again.
Who's that?
No, we're not a duke. Not even close. I think we are royalty, right? We're some kind of royalty, at least. Nothing here. A loose woman calling subject 3 coins you were promised but forgot to take have been left in Cornerstone from the place we met. You may collect them at any time. What? 3 coins. Looking someone to train per parrot in gentle speech and one of rude words. Generous payment by the hour. They must have coin. But these are not parrots, right? This is some kind of weird chicken. Although it has a very strange color for a chicken. But everything here is quite colorful. So, yeah. Let's have a look around. Ooh. Interesting. Very bushy. And as always, at the end of the bush, there is a nice surprise. But that was not any kind of sexual, bush thing. Yeah, this guy sells troops, right? Yes! And now look at this. These are brigands. And they have the ability Robber. The reward victory is increased by 3%. Evasion is increased by every other robber unit in the... So you can build robber armies, and that is very interesting. Let's try something out, shall we? So, you go into reserve because you're jerks. You go into reserve because I don't like you. Let's keep the hounds for a moment and find something out. I want to buy all of these I can, because they're teleporting as well. And that is a very impressive ability. What? I can have only one? Oh, well, they do a lot of damage. Point taken. Okay, they're unhappy because we've got the order units with us, right? If we put the order units out of our army, hopefully everyone will be happy again. Nice. Yeah, it's not great. We have no range fighters, but we have 2 troops that theoretically can teleport. So, yeah. Are you looking at stones on the floor? Oh boy. Maybe we can supplement that with some additional good forces.
So how much is there?
Excuse me. I'm looking for the refugee camp. Could you tell me where it is?
Refugee camp? Do I look like someone who gives a fig about such trifles?
My apologies, sir. I need directions. And you do work for the city, don't you?
As far as I know, the prince is yet to appoint someone to take charge of the refugees. Me, I'm in charge of the cisterns and that blasted aqueduct.
What could go wrong with that gigantic structure?
It's old and magical to boot. Few people even understand how it works. I thought this master who studied at the mage school would fix things. But that idiot Eugene hasn't been any help at all. It's been 8 days already. The reserves are running low. The cisterns will be empty in a week. What can that lazy bum be thinking?
Okay, that's interesting because normally an aqueduct it's just not that complicated. It brings water from one place to another.
What is this?
Centurion Prim, in the name of His Royal Majesty, King Claudius, and His Excellency, Royal Councillor Montier.
Stop your business, without the flowery nonsense, if you please.
We have been entrusted with the investigation of the murder at the Bastille Gates.
You who? The bureaucrats? The knights? Those are my people who died at the gates, you imbecile. I'm the one who'll investigate.
Centurion Prim, show a little respect for a Marcellan magistrate. You guards are a dull bunch. The conspirators' lair was right under your noses. Only a day has passed since His Excellency Montier took the investigation in hand, and lo and behold, he's already exposed the conspirators. His Excellency Montier is not inclined to place his faith in you, Prim. Therefore, you are suspended from command until the conspirators have been neutralized. In the interim, your guards will serve under Sir Oligar. Guard Commander Horace is being sent to the Bastille Gates. If the knights find evidence of negligence, Prim, you will not stay a centurion for long.
You won't find anything. Forget it. I serve the king truly, and always have. You make a mistake pitting us and the guard against each other, official. It bodes ill.
Okay, so strangely they have Middle Age formation, armor and equipment, but the dwarves use Roman battle tactics, and the guys here use Roman titles. Now, isn't that funny? Okay, nothing here as well. We're just looking around, you know. Looking left, looking right. Keeping everything in place. Have we been up here? This somehow looks familiar. That could be me. No. Oh, a scroll! Out in nowhere there lies a scroll. So far we haven't had any encounters, which is kind of sad, because that's what it's all about. I think that is the book we already read, right? No, that's a different book. There's a sword, but nothing to get. Okay, but we've been here, right? Guard headquarters.
What are you doing here? Why are the floors still dirty?
It's not my fault, my lady.
More of your excuses.
There's no water in the well.
Excuses.
See for yourself.
Liar.
Just take a look. It's gone dry.
Oh, you impudent.
Did it go? Okay, is there anything we can do? No. But that means there is something under the city, obviously. Or it has to do with the aqueduct they just told us about. That is not working and they're running out of water, basically. Okay, we have been traveling around now. So, question is, where do we get one more troops that gets along with the others? We could either try to take someone neutral, or more of the... Oh, is that open? No. Leave me alone, I'm not doing anything to you. So, we either get someone neutral, or we get someone who is force or... Is that chaotic?
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
A lower Marcellar.
I said give me a drink. Move it, move it. Move it doesn't buy you a drink around here.
Hey, you. Do you even know anybody?
I know who I need to know.
You ain't no village simpleton.
Do you know Cutter? Hmm? I do.
Everybody in Lower Town knows him.
Okay, that was not very helpful at this point, but we're not giving up. Dear Lionheart maidens for position of waitress. Okay, I don't think. 2 workers further some are missing. Mines. Okay. That might be some kind of work for us.
You know what I think when I look out from here?
Yes. What a beautiful view.
It is a beautiful view, but why did they take down the
I'm pretty sure that's not what he's thinking about.
Somebody who? We've been safe here for 1,000 years.
1,000 years? I don't think there is any place on Earth where there was peace 1,000 years, where there were humans at the same time.
The difference between the lower town and the palace grounds is striking.
Quit that cheaping, you
Wait,
green
is that a
freak.
chicken, that barrel?
Stupid chicken.
What? I think she just saw something.
Quit that cheaping, you green freak.
Check your pockets, jackanapes.
I think we've just been... Was that a robber?
Quit that cheaping, you green freak. Stupid chicken.
Okay, I somehow expected there was a street robber or something. So I think...
The new joke about the savior of Nostria?
We've heard all this.
Oh, he's selling, okay. We cannot take mages, but we might be able to buy these guys, although they're really expensive. Oh my god. 1,600. Oh boy. He's unhappy, right? So that's not the best combination because they're not really happy with each other. Have we been here? Foreigners to leave prevent banana peels because horses have been damaged. Oh, that looks like someone who sells troops. Fingers crossed. He's just selling normal human troops, but he's selling the King's Watchdogs, which is interesting, because that is a special force, and swordsmen. We've already fought those, they're capable. I mean, not deadly capable, but capable nonetheless. Oh. So everyone left. That was the place where they were talking about, you know, relieving him of command. And then they did. Okay, the elemental has to go, obviously, because they don't like the elemental. Maybe we can buy something different. Okay, they obviously don't like that, and they don't like order, so we cannot use any of those guys.
That's a lot of guards.
And you're selling... Yeah, we're not buying any items. We find items. I say no reason to buy.
Oh. You've been to Upper Marcella? Pray tell, haven't you seen them?
What are you talking about? Who are you looking for?
4 green-feathered Illyrian chicks. They're hard to miss. Okay, it's a really stupid story. I promised to deliver these chicks to the royal kitchen, but my useless son dropped the chicks' cage, and now they've scattered all over Marcella.
Alas, it's quite likely the cats got them.
How can you say that? A single one of those chicks is worth more than a warhorse. I'll pay 50 gold pieces a head for those chicks if that's what it takes to get them back. I can't afford a breach of contract with the royal kitchen. My entire business depends on it.
Wow! So that's a source of income, I would say.
I need you to tell me something, kid. Otherwise, I regret to inform you, you're going to find yourself in some deep trouble.
I've got plenty of that already. I'm no kid. My name is Andre.
I don't think you told your father the whole truth, Andre. You do remember where you lost the chicks, don't you?
Yeah, sure. I was taking him to the Citadel like my dad told me, but I didn't go there right away. All those steps and the heat and, well, I decided to grab a drink. Since I didn't have much coin, I headed for Lower Town. I had a sip, grabbed the cage, and was running back to the gate. It's always so crowded around there. I wasn't looking where I was going and slammed right into...
Into what?
Not what. Who? It was Will Cutter himself. He knocked me clear across the street. I dropped the cage and the chicks just scattered in every direction. I've got no idea why he left me alive. He just took one of the chicks and said, "A parting gift." Then he put his boot to my ass and told me to go back to my dad. But please, don't tell. Dad don't let me touch the strong stuff. He'll slap me senseless.
Well, he's got good reason. Okay, but now we know that. Okay, what are you selling? You're just selling weapons and stuff, right? Wait. 15% damage to bowmen. Yeah, no. We're not into that. Bowman sounds interesting, but nah, we're not doing that. Let's have a look around here. Oh yes, a scroll. There pierced my heart when you and your friends escorted me to my apple store. Father scolded me half. Got stolen by a dream. I might never read any letters, I hope against hope. What? Yours Foley. What? Is that some kind of love story? I was hoping for a magical scroll or something. Oh, there is the loot. Yeah, he's just selling magic stuff. He's not selling anything. There is another guy with a mission. But I have to go down because I'm needed elsewhere. Or downstairs, so to speak.
No idea what we've been through. No entry. Order of the Royal Council.
That is a teleportation stone, right? I was hoping to buy some additional troops somehow. Because what we have, when you look at it, that's a real problem. Because they obviously don't like each other. We can take him out, but then we only have 4 troops instead of, you know, the full number. Problem. Problem indeed. Well, we could theoretically, but we've got no points. From power, morale, finesse, and anarchy. That's an idea. Could do that. Well, I'll think about that, and we'll see each other next time. I'm really, really sorry there was no fights today. Next time we'll be fighting. Guaranteed. Promised. I swear. So, see you all next time. Bye.